Hey guys, I'm Katie. I worked Seesalt this past summer 2013, and I will forever look back on it as being one of the most amazing experiences of my life. The thing I found most fulfilling about working on Seesalt staff were just seeing all the lives that were impacted throughout the 5 days that you were with them. Especially during invitation for me, just being at the front, just seeing each soul being impacted in a different way at a different time, and then just seeing them boldly walk to the front and looking out and just seeing a fellow staff member that you truly love and care about praying and talking about God with a camper that you truly love and care about. It's just one of the coolest things. And so that was probably the most fulfilling thing for me, is just seeing all the lives that were changed and impacted throughout the week. The thing I enjoyed most about being on Seesalt staff was definitely the relationships that were built. All summer there were 17 of us that just lived in a house together, and needless to say, we all got to know each other very well, and I can proudly say that I left Seesalt with 17 new family members, and we have inside jokes, we still keep in touch all the time, and we see each other when we can. I mean, I live all the way down in Florida, and everybody else lives super far away from me, and I'm still able to keep in touch and see them when I can, and it's just awesome to still have those bonds, like, even months and months after Seesalt has ended. It just makes you even more excited for the next year if you can participate. The thing that surprised me most about working Seesalt staff was the amount of work that really is put into it. You think it's just, oh, it's a church camp, I'll go and I'll have a great time serving the Lord and I'll make friends, it'll be great. Which, all those things are true. But, there's a lot of times where you'll be up until 2 in the morning and you'll wake up at 7 a.m., which, you'll get like 5 hours of sleep on an average night, probably. That's how it was for me, I think. But then again, we were always hanging out till like 2 in the morning anyway. But it really is hard work on a little amount of sleep. They do what they can to that you're fed very well, and you do have that time to sleep. But it really is a lot of hard work that you wouldn't expect. But honestly, it's so worth it, and you wouldn't expect it, but it is so worth it. Like, that 19 out of 24 hours you get in a day just working hard, but it's all for the glory of God. And sometimes it gets really stressful, but at the end of the week, when you've just seen so many lives impacted, and you think back on how you felt on Monday and how you feel on Friday, it's just a huge transformation. All the stress is gone, and it's like, wow, what an amazing week this really was. Like, it was so worth it. The kind of person that should apply for Seesalt is somebody who is willing to put in all that hard work for the glory of God. Somebody who is willing to be humble and to be vulnerable and to be honest. Being genuine really is one of the most important things about being on staff, because people look up to you and people are going to ask you hard questions, and questions that you would not ever think that people would ask, and a lot of times it'll take you by surprise. And so just learning to be prepared for things like that and having to give a real and genuine answer on the spot, it's hard, but it's really cool to see how God brings knowledge to you and how God answers the question through you. So the kind of person who should apply for Seesalt is somebody who is willing to take on that, and who is willing to be a leader and a follower, and who is willing to give up their own pride for the glory of God. And Seesalt probably helped me grow the most in the area of talking with people, because, I'm a very shy person. I'm not one to just go up and talk to people I don't know. Before Seesalt, it was very hard for me to get to know people and to talk to people. That's really where God taught me a lot this summer. It's a lot easier now for me to talk to people that I don't know, especially talk to them about, sharing the gospel with them. And, if people ask me hard questions, it's a lot easier to answer them now, just because, you really do get, all the questions in the book. It's crazy. It's crazy what campers will come up with. But that's probably how I mostly grew this summer in my own walk with God, was just coming out of my shell and being more confident in who I was and what I needed to represent as far as representing God. So anyway, I hope you enjoy working sea salt.